Morning YouTube, yes it's me and I'm back again. Now I feel that I must warn you that the following video is going to be, for most people, pretty boring. And I know what you're thinking, well, you should say that at the beginning of all your videos. And you're quite right, I can't argue with that. But this video has a very small target audience, so I apologise in advance because you will find this really boring unless you're into sort of cartography and things of that ilk. So anyway, without further ado, let's progress to the item, or more correctly, items in question. And the first one is this. It's known by various titles, a chartometer, an opsiometer, a curviometer, but it's basically one of the little gadgets with the wheel on the bottom that you measure distances on maps with. See, I told you it was going to be a pretty boring, narrow target audience orientated video. You're not kidding, somebody said at the back. Now on that side, this is a double-sided one by the way, that measures miles, and it's ready calibrated for 1 to 25,000, 1 to 50,000 and 1 to 100,000, which is handy because even though it's an old one, it corresponds to the way that maps in this country, made by the Ordnance Survey, are still calibrated, which is good. And on the other side, it's calibrated for kilometres on these same three ratios. But this isn't the one that I want to talk about, because this is one that I've owned for an awful lot of years. It's just a brass chrome-plated case, and the crystals either side add some kind of plastic, celluloid I believe. However, as I said, this isn't the one I wish to talk about, so I will put that to one side. And voila. And the one I really wanted to show you is this one, which I acquired yesterday. Now, as I am a gentleman of leisure on a Saturday afternoon, as is my wont, I occasionally go into town to partake of a couple of drinks in a particular tavern, which shall remain unnamed because I don't want to be thronged by admiring fans. No, I'm only kidding. Well, I must be kidding because I don't have any admiring fans. Thank heavens. Anyway, a very good friend of mine who is a retired toolmaker, and he's by the name of Frank Ward, gave me this yesterday. He no longer uses it, he's had it for 40 years, which, you know, considering it's made of plastic, it's remarkably durable. But I mean, things in those days were made to a better, higher quality anyway. But he, in his younger years, was a time trialist of some renown, and he used this on his maps to gauge the distance that he would have covered. He no longer does that now, so he very kindly passed it on to me because he knows I'll get some good use out of it. Now, it's calibrated differently to the previous one. It's not calibrated to the ratio of 1 inch on a map to 25,000 on the ground. It's calibrated to the old 1 inch to 1 mile Ordnance Survey maps. which I don't know if you can still get those in that ratio now, but however, I'm digressing. And it covers nautical miles, kilometres and statute miles, which is quite neat. The fact that it does nautical miles, because you can use it on sea charts. The British Admiralty charts are particularly good. In fact, at the risk of causing controversy, I'd say they're probably the best in the world, but then I would say that, wouldn't I? But the thing that makes this really neat is because on the reverse, it has a compass, which is sort of quite neat, and it's fluorescent as well, which is even better. So I'd just like to take this opportunity to firstly apologise to all you people that have watched this and are bored silly, climbing the walls with boredom. So I humbly apologise to you. But more importantly, I would like to thank Frank for giving me this, because he knows it's the sort of little gadget that I like. I mean, he knows me well enough. He knows the things I like. So anyway, thanks again, Frank, for this. And I said I would do a video of it, and true to my word, I have. I hope you're not too bored by it. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this. If you didn't, well, you were warned at the beginning. So for those of you who did enjoy it, thanks for watching. Well, thanks for watching to all you who didn't enjoy it anyway, for sticking through it. So thanks very much, and bye.